Don't you dare disrespect the ultimate life form, my favorite character.
Are you ready to admit your own foolishness? You have no right to call me a fake. Get out of my sight, android. I will find the truth. I can't fall here. Guess I have to go up. Guess I have to go down. Bet I can smash that. Maybe I can break this. Can I keep going down from here? I have to make sure I don't fall here. I lose 10 rings every time I'm hit. Gotta make sure that I don't run out of rings. Those rings are perfect for using my light dash. Perfect. Who am I? The key to the mystery lies with the one who calls himself Black Doom. He told me to gather up all of the Chaos Emeralds, and then disappeared. I don't know what or who he is, but the answer must lie with the Chaos Emeralds. That much I do believe. Black Doom claims to have knowledge of my past. He claims that I had promised to deliver the 7 Chaos Emeralds to him. I don't know if that's true or not, but he's the only one I can trust for clues about my past. Who am I? I need to find the answer to that myself. The only clues I have are the mystical Chaos Emeralds. I have to find them. For what purpose do I exist? The only clue I have to regaining my lost past lies with seeking out the Chaos Emeralds. The truth is hidden in my memories, but I don't know what I can trust about what I think I know. However, since this all started, something has begun to stir inside of me. My search for the truth is about to come to an end. I've got to find out the truth. What happened to my past? That blue hedgehog, Sonic. Could we somehow be related? The command window in the lower right-hand corner of the screen shows what actions I can do. The dark mission target counter is in the upper left, and the hero mission is in the upper right. Assisting the humans will fill the blue gauge at the top of the screen, and evil acts will fill the red gauge. Once full, I can release my unlimited powers. Once one of my gauges is full, pressing the triangle button will activate one of my special moves. If either the blue or red gauge is filled up, press the Y button to use one of my special moves. If either the blue or red gauge is filled up, press the Y button to use one of my special moves. The power of justice grants me chaos control, the ability of instant teleportation. The power of evil gives me the ultimate destructive power of Chaos Blast. The space-time powers of Chaos Control should let me stop this thing from moving. I can't risk losing track of my objectives by using Chaos Control too recklessly. I can press the circle button to stop the teleporting when I get to where I need to be. I can press the B button to stop the teleporting when I get to where I need to be. I can press the X button to stop the teleporting when I get to where I need to be. Chaos Blast destroys everything in a given radius, so I must be aware of what's around me. I can use the high-speed light dash by pressing the circle button near rings. I can use the high-speed light dash by pressing the X button near rings. I can use the high-speed light dash by pressing the B button near rings. I can zero in and attack enemies by pressing the X button in the middle of a jump. I can zero in and attack enemies by pressing the A button in the middle of a jump. I can zero in and attack enemies by pressing the A button in the middle of a jump. Maybe I can use my homing attack to get through here. I can see what's around me by moving the right analog stick. I can see what's around me by moving the C stick. I can see what's around me by moving the right thumbstick. The square button lets me attack. The circle button lets me spin dash and perform other actions. The B button lets me attack. The X button lets me spin dash and perform other actions. The X button lets me attack. The B button lets me spin dash and perform other actions. It looks like I can probably jump up there. I must pick a mission character based on what my objective is. I can always change them later by going to the pause menu. I can swap the weapon I'm carrying for another by pressing the circle button. I can swap the weapon I'm carrying for another by pressing the X button. I can swap the weapon I'm carrying for another by pressing the B button. Holding the R2 button while moving will let me strafe. Holding the R button while moving will let me strafe. Holding the R trigger while moving will let me strafe. It looks like I can get up here by jumping back and forth between the walls. I can run short distances when I'm clinging to the wall after performing a triangle jump. If I need to get through a gap or take out enemies, I can slide by pressing the circle button while running. If I need to get through a gap or take out enemies, I can slide by pressing the X button while running. If I need to get through a gap or take out enemies, I can slide by pressing the B button while running. I can probably use those enemy cannons to fire back at my targets. For weapons that lock on, hold down the square button to sight them in, and then release it to fire. For weapons that lock on, hold down the B button to sight them in, and then release it to fire. For weapons that lock on, hold down the X button to sight them in, and then release it to fire. That weird vacuum gun. It looks powerful enough to suck up rings and even small enemies. Looks like I can operate it by holding in the square button. Looks like I can operate it by holding in the B button. Looks like I can operate it by holding in the X button. Those optical weapons refract laser energy and scatter it in different